Over the last couple weeks, rumors have swirled about the Dallas Cowboys' interest in trading for defensive end Robert Quinn. The veteran defensive end has tallied 69 sacks over his 8-year career, including 8.5 sacks in 2017 and 6.5 sacks last season. While he will be 29 come week 1 this season, Robert Quinn is still an excellent edge rusher with a high upside as that RDE the Cowboys need on their roster. A pass-rushing duo of DeMarcus Lawrence and Robert Quinn would be an excellent one, and one the Cowboys have fantasized about for years and years. So, the trade interest makes sense, especially if the Cowboys can get some sort of bargain from the Dolphins, though I wouldn't bank on that. But given recent news that the Cowboys have reached an impasse with Lawrence in contract negotiations, it's fair to wonder if they plan on pairing Quinn with Lawrence at all. It's become fair to ask if the Cowboys actually view Robert Quinn as a DeMarcus Lawrence replacement, rather than a complement to the elite pass rusher. Last offseason, the Cowboys signed veteran wide receiver Allen Hurns to bolster their wide-out group. Many, like myself, praised the move at first because I believed he was a better number 2 or 3 option than anyone Dallas had on the roster at the time. Instead, they cut Dez Bryant and went into the regular season with Hurns as their number 1 outside receiver. The results were not good, and Dallas ended up trading their first-round pick for Amari Cooper in an effort to shore up the top end of their receiving core. This, of course, is a different situation. Lawrence is one of the best defensive ends in football and is currently under the franchise tag. He will not be cut by the Cowboys under any predictable circumstances, but it is possible they could trade him for draft capital if they are unable to negotiate a long-term deal. If this is the case, and the Cowboys do go into 2019 with Robert Quinn as their top pass rusher, they'd be making a big mistake. I'm not going to get fired up over hypotheticals, of course, but it is interesting to consider that this could be on the Cowboys' minds. Dallas Cowboys defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence Robert Quinn tras la partida del veterano Cole Beasley, los Dallas Cowboys tenían un juego preocupante en la posición de receptor abierto. Incluso después de obtener Amari Cooper la temporada pasada y el tener un jugador joven y talentoso en Michael Gallup, el equipo tenía que hacer algo para reemplazar a Beasley como el receptor de slot en la ofensiva. Beasley fue increíble en su trabajo durante su carrera en Dallas, pero la administración nunca estuvo cerca de igualar las ofertas que recibió de los Buffalo Bills. Afortunadamente, ya encontraron el hambre para el trabajo. A pesar de estar muy calados en la primera semana de agencia libre, los Cowboys empiezan a verse involucrados con varios jugadores disponibles. Su contratación más importante hasta el momento es sin duda la del ex-jugador de los Green Bay Packers Randall Cobb. Hace unos años, Cobb atrapó el balón que terminó el partido de playoffs entre los Packers y los Cowboys minutos después de que la recepción de Dez Bryant fuera revocada. En 2019, vestir la estrella. Si bien es difícil argumentar que en este momento Cobb es mejor jugador que Cole Beasley, el contrato que la administración le dio al nuevo integrante del equipo es muy razonable. El ex-Packer llegará bajo un contrato por un año y $5 millones. Lo que preocupa mucho sobre Cobb es su salud, ya que en 2018 solo jugó 9 partidos. Sin embargo, su carrera no ha estado plagada de lesiones como muchos lo asumen. Cobb será un titular en esta ofensiva que utilizará su habilidad para ganar en rutas rápidas. Sus manos son muy confiables y le dará a Dak Prescott otra arma en el juego aéreo. Simple y sencillamente una muy buena contratación de los Dallas Cowboys. Robert Quinn, por favor. Esta semana se reportó que el defensive end Robert Quinn estaba de visita en las instalaciones de los Dallas Cowboys. Él no es un agente libre, siendo que aún está bajo contrato con los Miami Dolphins. sin embargo, ambos equipos están en discusiones para llevar a cabo un trade por el caso Cabezas de 28 años. Después de que Randy Gregory volviera a recibir una suspensión de aparicio entre las necesidades más urgentes del equipo y si no logran atender dicha necesidad previo al NFL Draft, tendrán que utilizar uno de sus primeros picks para conseguir un jugador que juegue opuesto a DeMarcus Lawrence. Quinn, quien había jugado la mayoría de su carrera con los Rams, es joven y productivo. En las últimas dos temporadas ha logrado conseguir 15 sacks. De conseguirlo, los Cowboys tendrían que trabajar en una extensión para él. Con un año en su contrato actual, no debe de ser muy caro conseguir un trade por él. Me atrevería a decir que la compensación que los Dolphins buscan por Quinn debe de estar en el rango de una selección cuarta y quinta ronda. Parece un movimiento probable, pero no es difícil imaginar otro equipo estando interesado en el jugador. Por lo pronto, sabemos que Quinn disfrutó su tiempo con Rod Marinelli y con el equipo de los Cowboys esta semana. Habrá que esperar para saber su destino. The Cowboys got off to a busy start to Week 2 of free agency on Monday, and capped it off by signing defensive lineman Kerry Hyder to a one-year deal. The former Detroit Lion could be classified as a one-year wonder of sorts, but when you look closer at his career arc, you see that Hyder can provide upside at multiple positions across the Cowboys' defensive front. After having 8 sacks and 19 quarterback hits as a defensive end in 2016, Hyder missed all of 2017 with an Achilles injury. Last season, under new head coach Matt Patricia, Hyder was moved out of position and forced to play as a nose tackle and 5 technique more often. So, the last time Hyder was healthy and playing in the role and he will likely fill in Dallas, he was productive. Yes, that was a couple of seasons ago, but it makes Hyder worth the one-year deal he received from the Cowboys. What exactly is that role, though? I see Hyder primarily as a rotational 3 technique for the Cowboys. At just 270 pounds, Hyder isn't going to play over the center often, and won't be very useful as a 1 technique against the run. He's at his best when lining on the outside shade of an offensive lineman, where he can use his get-off and quickness to create pressure. Hyder can also fill in at defensive end if needed, especially when the Cowboys go into a nickel package. Hyder is similar to Tyrone Crawford in his ability to move inside and out, but is a bit better of a pass rusher than Crawford when at his best. Hyder has a high-energy, motor, and character defensive lineman who will fit right in with the Rod Marinelli unit. If it all clicks for Hyder and he regains his 2016 form, the Cowboys will have stolen an impressive pass-rushing defensive lineman who can win from multiple positions. If Hyder is actually a one-year wonder, who is more of his 2018 self with the Cowboys despite being put in a better role to succeed, Dallas can move on rather quickly because he is only on a one-year deal. This is a smart signing by the Cowboys front office as they look to retool their defensive line, and avoid being pigeonholed into overdrafting at a certain position this spring. On Tuesday this week it became official that Cowboys would sign former Green Bay Packers wide receiver Randall Cobb to a one-year deal worth an estimated $5 million. After his visit Monday morning, speculation around whether and when he would sign was swirling. Cobb confirmed his intentions to join the Cowboys himself, and did so with some GIF usage on Twitter. https://t.co/9h9xfk. In case you don't know, the GIF Cobb tweeted is Woody from Toy Story, emerging confidently and tipping his cap. This was Cobb signaling that he is a Cowboy, and he appears excited to be joining America's team. Cobb also received some social media love from his now former teammates in Green Bay, including wide receiver Davante Adams and quarterback Aaron Rodgers. https://twitter.com/i15adams/status/11081581059579207790. Aaron Rodgers had some parting words for new Cowboys Wr. Randall Cobb. Clearly Randall Cobb made an impact in Green Bay, both on and off the field. Let's hope he can replicate some of that in Dallas now that he has joined the Cowboys.